Hey, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Armaret bringing you Game 2 on the Quest for the Holy Grail series, which is my trek through the season mode in order to see if I can get my favorite team, the Tampa Bay Lightning, to the Stanley Cup and then ultimately winning it in NHL 13. So our first game of the season was against the Florida Panthers and we won 5-2. Our next game seems to be against the New York Islanders. This should be a good one. See if we can pull out another win here. Alright, let's do this. Play the game. Of course we're going to be the Lightning. At home. Let's rock the... Which ones do I want to go with? The whites? Bolts? Black ones? No, I kind of like... I like this one, but let's go with the Bolts one. The old school. I got Malone, Stamkos, and St. Louis on line 1. Let's start with them. Alright, and then all this stuff seems to be as it was last time, so nothing new. Alright, it's this. Earn your place in elite pro amateur divisions and compete in monthly playoffs. That could be cool. I've yet to actually get online, and maybe you guys can help me out with that. Every single time I try to log in, it says unable to find account. I have a few other EA games using the Origins that I was able to log in and get working, so I'm not quite sure why this is doing it. So if you know why that's happening, put in the comments below what's going on and why I can't seem to get the two to match up, because it's really starting to frustrate me just a little bit as to why I can't do this. Let's jump right in. Oh, St. Louis got it. Can I start off quick like last time? Goal! That's how we do it. That's how you start off strong. And I've noticed that's almost like a little kind of like sneaky move, little trick thing that you can do. Is right off the face-off, is just charge right at them. It's almost like they're not ready for it. And you can usually get away with it like once or twice before once like the game kind of picks up on it. You learned this last game, if you remember, the Florida Panthers game was really kind of close and tight. Until all of a sudden, see, there you go. There's number 2. I think though, if I blow this game out of the water, I might up it, because I think I'm on the medium difficulty right now, and I think that if I do this again, I'll bump it up to the next level of difficulty just to make this a little bit more of a challenge for myself. Because while I do want to win the Stanley Cup, I at least want to make it somewhat of a challenge. Because if this is another goal, this is. Oh, okay, good. At least maybe a little bit of a challenge. Oh, that was a big hit by Malone. Oh, Stamkos is going. Oops. Seem to be losing my controls a bit here. So I haven't played this game since the last time I did the Let's Play, which was a little while ago. So I may be a little bit rusty. Work kind of got me away from being able to play video games. So, but you know what? That's life. For anybody who's not old enough to have to work full time, that's the first thing you learn is whatever you absolutely love to do, work will ultimately go up at some point. So it's just about finding the time to, do what you enjoy in order to stop yourself from essentially being a stress freak. There's another one. This time by call. I gotta say though, if anybody of you guys are actually watching hockey this year, my Lightning jumping out quick, 3-1. We beat the Capitals in the opening game, and I was actually at that game. And if you go to my channel, you can actually see some vlog footage of like the opening game celebrations for it. And then the next game, they went up against Maple Leafs, I think maybe. I forget what it was, but they came back from being down 4-0 to almost win that game, which was a really cool game to see. And then they turned around and went into Carolina 3 or 4 nights ago, and then they just dominated them. And then they turned around last night and they played. Gosh, we played Ottawa. We played the undefeated Ottawa Senators, and came back and won by 2. Granted, one of those goals was an empty-netted goal because they pulled their goalie out. But Either way, it's a great way to start the season. I think they scored 6 goals again, so that makes what, 6 goals in the first game, 4 games in the third, 4 or 5 in the third game, and then 6. The next one, I mean, they were just losing their minds, and big part of it is due to our rookie, and the guy we just picked up, a Conical. I don't know if you heard of him, but super quick. He's got great hands, great ice awareness, and you know, you can't ask for anything more from a rookie. And so I'm pretty excited about his potential right now. And I gotta say, if you play fantasy hockey, if you do not have this guy and he is available in your fantasy hockey league, go and pick him up right now, because I only see him getting better. Because right now they started him off on the Purcell lecavalier line, and then since then they've bumped him up to spend some time on the Stamkos St. line, which has actually kind of paid big dividends, because what that gives that line is it gives him 2 quick speed skaters in St. Louis, who's still, although getting up there in age, is incredibly quick with Stamkos. So you have a little bit of size in Stamkos, youth in both Stamkos and in Conical, but yet pure offensive firepower between the 3 of them. I think they're one of the big reasons why we're doing so good. That, and finally with the resurgence of Ryan Malone, kind of finally fulfilling what we knew that he could actually be. You know, I think he had, what, 2 goals last night and like 2 assists the night before that. I mean, he is just, he's on a roll. Plus, the guy don't take shit from anybody, which is kind of cool. Every team needs at least one of those, and we got 2. We've got a Brewer and Malone as our 2 enforcers, which is cool. But alright, well, I can't ask for a better first period, going up 3 goals to nothing. Although I will say 2 of those were a bit cheap on my end by doing that whole charge the goalie thing. But hey, no, you gotta do what you gotta do. But like I said, I'll give it about 1 or 2 more games, or even if this is a really bad blowout, I may bump it up. So we'll see what happens. What does my coach want me to do? Capitalize on my scoring, cut the middle, take away chances of deep puck and our space. I guess that's one of the few negatives I have about this game, is that it seems that, you know, that the coaching advice is almost always the same every time. You know, if you're losing, they have one set. If you're winning, they have another set. Be nice for them to maybe in next year's version or an update or something, be able to go in to call out specific players, like, you know, St. Louis, you scored. This is the hat trick right here. Do I get hats done on the ice? Yeah, hat trick, motherfuckers! First hat trick this season, so that's awesome. I think I'm gonna lay off doing that a little bit, just to at least kind of make it a little bit exciting, because right now it's just not even fair. And with that, I think I am going to turn around and update my difficulty in the next game in the series, just because, I mean, at least give it a little bit of challenge. I mean, I can't imagine it's exciting to watch somebody do a Let's Play on a season and win. He's crushing teams. I was the first one 5-2, and then now this one is 4-0, and it's only the second period. So, although I will have to say this, if you remember, I did a video about the on the demo, in which I think even in the first one I was talking about how I was excited for Lynn back with the Lightning, because I felt like he brought a lot of good potential. And then, but you look at every game he's played in this year, he's given up like 3 or 4 goals a game, and it's a little confusing, because I know he's got the potential and the skill to do more than that. And then I looked at Garan, and Garan just, in his one game that he's played, he's just lighting it up. I think he only let like 1 or 2 goals in against Carolina, and one of those was just a good goal. So I mean, it's really not. You would think they'd give the dang guy a helmet. Jeez. Well, right now he's doing good. Ballenbach.
Good possession right there along the point. To Malone, offside.
Oh, shenanigans. Can I get into a fight with Malone? So I've been trying to get into a fight since this thing started, and like this game is not cooperating. Maybe it's because the setting I have it in, but.
is in some kind of zone right now. Gets rid of that in a hurry.
Nice, good save.
He's got it out deep. Took grab. Moves it to the blue line. In with speed.
I'm convinced like that's what I think is going to help me win a lot of games. Is going to be just heavy hits and then just pure offense. It's not backing down. I mean, even when I'm up by this much. Oh, St. Louis just took him out. Oh, where's the puck? There it is. Let's go, Stamkos. The quietest member of my team so far this season, surprisingly. And in real life, Stamkos really hasn't done a whole lot. You know, it's a bit surprising, but when you're getting like people like Conoco and Malone and St. Louis scoring, you know, and you're scoring as much as they are, it's kind of hard to continue to get additional scores, you know, from everybody. But I gotta say that I'd much rather have a team like this year, who is having like 5 or 6 guys score a game and have them winning, as opposed to last year, in which they won a lot, but they only had Stamkos scoring. So it's like if he didn't touch the puck, no one was scoring, which was a bit frustrating. So, oof, missed that check, but it's alright. Oh, deke. What? Right now I'm chasing the goal of 4 goals in 1 game, done in the very first game by the Lightning ever had as a franchise. The forward, it begins with a C. Okay, I can't remember his name. He actually scored 4 goals in 1 game. Yet to been matched as of right now by any Lightning member. So let's see if at least in maybe this video game I can do it. See, make most of opportunities. Same stuff. Come on, Boucher. I know I'm up 4-0, but right off this. Oh, can I get the record? Oh, the goalie finally decided to step up. Oh, look at that, another big hit. I'm curious, is it embarrassing in hockey to get taken out by a smaller guy just as much as it is in football? Because I know in football, American football I should say, if you're running the ball back off like a kick return or a punt return and the punter takes you down, it's absolutely embarrassing because, you know, the punter's not supposed to take you. And I wonder if that's the same way for like in hockey. If you have like a big, you know, your enforcer just gets taken down by somebody tiny like a St. Louis, if it's like embarrassing.
Take a look at the shot so far. You talk about a highlight reel of body work. Here it is. And Gary, some of the hits as we check out these replays have been
Hedman. There's one. Oh, the physics could probably use a little bit of work here, but oh, he's a flopper. We got Ovechkin. We have Ovechkin on our hands. I don't know if it was that last one that put it out of reach. I think it was probably like the second one that put it out of reach. Nice. See if I can get Lim back his first shutout. Let's see this. Nice. Alright, let's go St. Louis, let's go get that record. Oh, that was good defense on that part. Can't keep on retreating like this. To Malone. To Stamkos. Oh. Alright, Hedman, let's do this. Lucky I didn't get called for slashing though. Oh, high sticking. Ooh. Poke it in, poke it in, poke it in. Can I get St. Louis to get no fights here? No. You don't want that? I'm curious, if you're down by this many, do you actually like pull your goalie in the last minute or no? Hedman's got it. Hedman's got it. Ah, that wasn't even close. Oh. I was wondering what happened to that puck. And New York Islanders helmet's kind of cool. It's a lighthouse.
Well, Gary, this is one of those performances as a goaltender that you just dream about. He is in a zone.
That's one thing. I don't know about you guys. I absolutely love to do that. I'll sit there and I'll just look at the goalies' helmets. So I think the one with the Phoenix Coyotes has a sweet one. I forget his name, but like his decals on his helmet is actually the Coyote from the Roadrunner. It's kind of cool. Oh. Well, there goes the shutout. It's alright.
You bring up a good point. These guys do not deserve the W. I mean, they might manufacture one, but they don't deserve it.
The fact that the announcers even think that the Islanders are going to come back to win this is just a joke. Not when you're hitting people like that, they ain't coming back. They're going to be afraid to come back. Oh, I thought I had that.
Great job lugging that puck right into the slot and then firing. But they got to be laughing. When they hit the blue line, they're wide open in the middle. To Grabner. Big wind-up and fires that one from the point. He ripped it, but he missed.
Oh, big hit. I'm alone. Oh, should have been interference by St. Louis running into that goalie. Oh, big hit.
Wow, is this game gone one way? Wisnowski wants to clear.
Oh, another big hit. And another one. This is what my team's going to be about this season. I don't know if you know it. It's going to be about charging an offense and just hitting the absolute living crap out of whoever's in my way. Oh, there's another hit. That's when teams know when they step onto the ice, especially at home, they're gonna get hit like you know what. There's another one. Alright, I'll take it. It's game 2 in the books. Another massive W, this time 4-1. Stick with me next time, and in the next game we'll see if we can make it through, you know.